Oh, hi, thanks for checking in. I'm still a piece of garbage.
They say that some time ago, the hanged corpse of a woman appeared in the middle of the forest. It was Loretta Swan, a single mom who had an only child, her daughter Lazari. A manuscript was found near the body, written as a goodbye letter, and this is what it said. My dear Lazari, when you read this letter, you will have many unanswered questions. I hope that you can one day forgive me for the pain and agony I've caused you, and especially for leaving you alone from now on. I've been struggling for too long, and the madness is consuming my mind. However, before I go, I want you to know the truth. You know, I've always been very devout and religious, dedicated to fulfilling the will of God. My faith has always been unshakable, even when I discovered I was sterile and could never have children. Even then, I simply went on, determined to find love in a righteous and good man. One day, I was in the library checking some books, looking for quotes for a sermon, and I had the feeling someone was watching me. That was the first time I saw him. He was the most handsome man I've ever seen, with a shining attractive gaze. We smiled at each other until I finally approached him and we introduced ourselves to each other. His name was Evan Harrison. Shortly after, we started going out, and I opened my heart to him almost by accident. It was inevitable, as there was something very captivating about him, something unreal and divine. I trusted him with my life and my secrets, although he never wanted to talk about himself. He knew I was sterile, but even then he convinced me to try having the child I so much desired. And somehow we did it. I got pregnant and I started to think he was some kind of divine being. And that's how I gave birth to you, Lazari, and you had the same divine and captivating aura your father had. However, little by little, everything turned dark and evil. Evan suddenly disappeared, abandoning me without explanation. And despite that, you and me kept going forward. You grew up happily by my side, and every day I loved you more. Everything changed the day of your 4th birthday. Your captivating aura transformed into something evil. Your eyes no longer reflected innocence. Instead, they reflected a red glimmer, like the fires of hell. I started doing research and reading religious books, looking for an explanation of what was happening. One day, while I was reading at home, I heard horrifying screams in the yard. I ran outside and I saw you attacking our neighbor, who was lying on the ground. I saw you biting and devouring his flesh, as if you were a ravenous dog attacking his prey. Even your body had mutated, as you now had claws, hooves, pointed teeth, and a strange opening in your chest, like a second mouth. When I called you, you went back to your normal form and ran to hug me with tears in your eyes. I couldn't allow anyone to find out about this. I couldn't allow anyone to snatch my Lazari away from me. Thus, I got rid of the corpse and chained you up in the basement. I spent many sleepless nights researching what was happening until I finally found an answer. Zalgo. Your father is a demon.